Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. It's Thursday today, and it's already 11:30. I might have got a little bit of a late start to the day, but that's fine. I can still be productive, I guess. But yeah, I didn't just wake up, I just kind of like laid in bed for a while. Like generally if I'm not hungry yet, I don't get up, to be honest, and I don't get hungry until later. I think because I eat at night and then I'm like, because I get really hungry at night, so I have to eat before I go to bed, or else I can't sleep because I'm so hungry. But then since I just ate before I went to bed, I'm not hungry when I wake up in the morning. So anyway, I should probably like try and fix that, get in a different schedule because it's really annoying, but whatever. I didn't really know what I wanted to wear today, but I'm going to like an outdoor thing with my friends later. Like we're just gonna kind of be wandering around outside, and I'm not sure, like that won't be till the evening, so it won't be as super hot, but it'll still be hot, you know, it's summer. So I decided to wear this shirt, and it's just like, I wore it in my Edmonton vlog, and I just got it, so I've only worn it a few times. But the shorts, I've literally never worn them, and they're just like, I don't really like that they're kind of loud, because they're like, almost like a rain jacket material. Like I don't know what the material is called, but it's the really loud material that's annoying, but they're actually super comfortable. But I've had them for like 2 years and I've never worn them, and I've just felt like that's such a waste. Like I feel so bad that I've never worn them, but I just like I don't ever choose them. And so I decided today I can wear them all day, and then if I decide I don't like them, I can just change before I go out with my friends later, because I have lots of time to decide that, and I'm just at home right now, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I decided I might as well just at least give them a chance, you know, see, and then if I don't like them at this point, like I probably will just donate them, because I've just been keeping them for so long because I felt like I bought these so I have to wear them, but like really if I'm not wearing them I shouldn't just keep them for no reason. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of make my bed and tidy up my room, and then I'll be heading upstairs to probably get some breakfast now. I was washing my water bottles and this one like just broke, like the inside, like these water bottles like that would flip down, and this would be like the stopper for when you're not drinking. So I'm gonna look at my other one I have and see if I can fix it, but I'm not sure, like I'm not sure how it works in there. Like I'm so confused. I feel like maybe if I put the mouth stopper piece on first, but I don't even know how to get it in there because it's not supposed to ever come off. Like I feel like I can't get it in there. Oh. Okay, it's not in right, but it's there. Oh, I see. Okay, this should not be too hard to fix. I think I can do it. Oh, I think I did it. Okay. It's like clipped in, like for when I'm drinking, because then that's the piece that I was trying to get in, because then you push the button on the back and it opens. Okay. Oh, I fixed it. I'm just too good. Okay, I did not have breakfast yet because I was a little upset about this, but now that that's fixed, I'm going to have breakfast. I think I'm just gonna have a bagel because we have these blueberry bagels. They're not very good, but that's what we have, so. I like all my bagels and toast to be like basically just burnt. Like, I don't know why. Like yesterday I did actually like burn my bagel like really bad. I was washing another water bottle and I forgot about my bagel and it burnt really bad and I like couldn't eat it. But like I actually like burnt like that. It's just that, yeah, I tend to overburn it sometimes. I still eat it most of the time. Like I still ate as much of the bagel as I could yesterday. It's just like some bit I literally could not like chew. That's how bad it was. But you know, that's also shows how much burnt I like it. But yeah, I'm gonna make my bagel because that's just easy, so that's just what I do. And then I have to vacuum today. I don't like have to vacuum, like I don't like have chores, I just like to vacuum because we have like the Dyson and it's my favorite ever. Like vacuuming, I've been vacuuming like every day and it's so fun, and it literally is insane to me. Like when I was younger, I always wanted a dog. My mom was like, no, like we can't have a dog, because me and my mom were allergic, so you know, I totally understand. But we got a dog and we've had him for like 4 years now, I think. He's the best. But I never realized until I started vacuuming like every day how much fur he really like drops on the ground all the time, like how much he sheds, because he's like his fur is pretty short, and also like he doesn't seem like a really sheddy dog like in general. Like he's like total, like he is the definition of a mutt. Like he's like, the vet told us they didn't even know what all he was. Like he's just every breed, but he's mainly like pit bull, bulldog, boxer, like that kind of look. So like I don't know, he doesn't seem like a dog that was shed, but like I'll show you later. But the Dyson like has like, you know, the thing that the things catch into, because it's like wireless, has the things catch into, and then you'll have to like dump in the garbage. And I vacuum the whole house, and I have to like dump it out at least 2 or 3 times, you know, like, because if we didn't have a dog, I could probably empty it like once a week. Like seriously, like 99% of the things in there is just the fur, and it's like so crazy to me, and I have to empty it more than once. Like I can do the whole upstairs, but it's like really pushing it. Like I probably should empty it, like it's at the max line, maybe a little farther. And then like downstairs too, like same thing, like I vacuum the whole downstairs, and sometimes I have to like empty it before I finish. Like I sometimes have to empty it twice and then keep going, and sometimes I empty it like once and then just empty it again at the end. But it's like crazy how much fur, like he's so furry, and I just would never have thought that. But waiting for my bagel to cook, and yeah, I normally just like put butter on my bagels. Like they're blueberry bagels, so I feel like they don't need like peanut butter or something. That'd be kind of weird. Like they're already looking like pretty cooked. Like I don't know, I would eat it like that, but I take them and just like rotate them a little bit. Not very well sometimes, but it's the best I got because they're hot. And then I put them back down for like half a rotation thing. I don't know what you call it, but see, that's where I went wrong yesterday, is I put them back down and then went to wash my water bottle, so they went 2 full, like almost burnt in the toaster. So yeah, not gonna do that today. Like this, like it's like burnt but not like burnt. That's how I like it. That's the perfect bagel. Okay, I just finished breakfast and I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I need to apply for jobs, but that's not the point. Basically I have a shelf over there, I'll show you in a second, but I have a shelf over there that's just like, if I have something I don't know what to do with it, or like I've had it for a long time, but I don't want to throw it away, like whatever it may be, I just go and throw it on that shelf. Because at first it was just like my shelf for my things, like me and my brother, like he has a shelf too, but our desks were over there, so our shelf was like my shelf was right above my desk and his is right above his. But we've rearranged this room around lots of times because we just have, it's like always being changed around. I don't know, one time my brother came home from school and just rearranged this whole room for no reason. Like things like that, like it's just always, it's never the same arrangement. So my shelf has not been above my desk in a super long time, like years. And so all the stuff on there is just like the most random garbage I threw up there, and I still sometimes will throw something up there just because I don't know what to do with it, but I'm like, oh well, I'll just throw it on my shelf. So I basically need to go through it and just see what I can actually like get rid of, because I have like in grade 8 we took like electronics, and so I have like this little, I think it used to like make a buzz if you push the button, but we like soldered the wires, whatever. It's not that exciting, and it's literally broken, like it just fell apart, you know. And I think my buzzer also ran out of, like the speaker broke because I used it too much, I don't know. But like things like that up there where I'm like, sure, it's cool, but it's broken and it's basically just garbage. Like I didn't need it anyway. Like the point was to learn that skill, not to have a super cool thing. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with that, but I do have some things up there I want to keep. Like I have like a thing I colored with my reading buddy when I was in grade 1, like things like that where I'm like, you know, I've kept it this long, like I might as well keep it. But other things where I'm like, this is just garbage. So I need to go over there and actually see what I can clean up and what's just like, you know, garbage. Okay, I know the lighting just kind of sucks in this room, but I took a few things off here that had like just personal info on them, but like this is what we're working with here. It is not good. So I'm not sure how I want to do this. Like I kind of feel like it's just so much to go through, and like half of it seriously is just garbage. So I'm not really sure. Like this, for example, this is like a notepad type of thing, but like, it's so ugly. Like, I never used it. At the time, I'm pretty sure I didn't use it because I was like, oh, I never want to use these, this is so cute. But now I'm like, this is just really ugly. Like, I never want to use this. But I guess I might as well keep it and I can use it. Like, or else I'm just gonna throw it away. So I might as well like get some use out of it. I don't know, it's really ugly. I might just throw it away. I also have some like bookmarks and stuff, but those are also like things I've gotten from just like city events, like that kind of thing. But like, there's just so much stuff on here. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, and some things are like not really mine. Like, I have no idea where the best lighting is, but I have this like, just this pin, like, you know, like pin it on your backpack or something, but it's a picture of my dad's dog. Like, I'm not sure if he made this like later on when he was older, or if they made this when he had the dog. Like, I have no idea, but I have a pin of his dog, and I'm like, sure, it's like cute, but I don't really need a pin of my dad's childhood dog. And so it's just things like that where I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And I have like this pig, and it's super annoying. I'm not gonna squeak it. Like, I always have really like pigs. Like, that's my favorite animal, and so like people get me like pig things. So this was just like a funny thing, but now I'm like, I don't know, it's just kind of annoying at this point, because my brother and everyone that comes to my house really will come and just be like, oh my gosh, this pig, and squeak the pig, and it's the most annoying sound ever. Then this stuff, like, I have 2 Rubik's Cubes. I can't actually solve a Rubik's Cube. I thought I could, but I cannot. Don't mind how dusty this is, I will clean that. I know it's disgusting, but I have 2 Rubik's Cubes, and my cousin actually solved the 2x2 for me for sure. The 3x3 I maybe got eventually, but also like I destroyed the 2x2 by now. So, because I think I wanted to solve it, so I tried solving it myself, and all I did was mess it up again. This shift knob is off of a car that got totaled that we loved, so I took the shift knob. And then also just like, because my dad is into cars, like, I have this, just a VW logo, just like took it from a junkyard maybe? I have no idea. I don't know why we have it, but I have it now. This is the speaker buzzer thing I was talking about. Like, that's like attached on there. But this, you just need to attach like a 9-volt battery. Is that what the big ones are? Like the rectangles? You attach a battery here, and then the battery would like sit in between here. But this button like fell off. Like, the rest of my soldering honestly was pretty good, but for some reason the button fell off. So I'm like, I can't even, I mean, I could solder at home, you know, we have stuff, but like, there's no point. So like, I've had this since grade 8, so I've had it for like 5-6 years now, however long that's been, and I'm like, it was pointless. And I don't remember, like, I don't know why we needed all this stuff to make it. Like, because surely we could have just, you know, attached less stuff than this to make the buzzer buzz. Like, I don't really know much about electronics, but this seems like kind of excessive. Like, I feel like maybe we just did this like to get practice in, because I'm like, why do we need all this? But yeah, so I don't know what to do with this, because it feels like kind of a, I don't know, yeah, but I'll probably just throw it away. This is literally just a piece off my car. One time, like a year ago maybe, it was probably about like just over a year ago, some guy that I went to school with hit my car while it was like on my street, and like this piece broke off, and I don't know why we kept it, but like my dad is like, here you go, like, down the piece off your car. So I have this piece off my car for no reason. Like, it's things like this, and I'm like, do I just throw this away now? Like, why did I save it for a year and a half? I don't know. And then like this, I was obsessed with like collecting, like, I always wanted to be one of those people with a collection, and so I started collecting pop can tabs, and I'm like, I don't know, like, it's fun, it's interesting, and I guess it looks fine as a decoration to leave it on my shelf, but like, I don't really collect them anymore. I think I have like a few hundred in here, but I'm like, there's no point, you know? And I don't even drink pop that much. Like, these are like things I like got from my family and friends. Like, I was like, give me all your pop can tabs. But now, and I made some bracelets out of them. Like, this isn't all the ones I ever collected, but now I'm like, what do I do with this? Like, do I just throw them away all now? Like, I don't know. That's another thing. I just don't know what to do with this. When I graduated grade 8, there was like a bunch of frisbees on the wall, and like, you would take your frisbee down with your name, so you'd like have this fun frisbee. But I'm like, I didn't need a frisbee with a smiley face on it that just has my name and the year. It doesn't even say like grade 8 grad or something, it just says the year. And so I'm like, I don't know, like, and it's not like, it's obviously a cheap frisbee because they bought like 60 of them or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, should I but I feel like I can't like donate a frisbee with my name on it. Like that's kind of weird. Like people will be like, what? So like, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with these things. This thing is actually kind of a fun idea. Like this was another thing that we made in my woods class. And like the idea is you would put a spoon, like there's a slot here. So you could put like a plastic spoon, like the end of it in there. And then this ball, you would put it like in the like eating part of the spoon, like pull the spoon back and like flip it into your hoop. But I just like really like, when am I gonna use this? Like sure, it's a funny little thing, but I'm like, now I've just saved it for years because it was something I made, but there's no point saving it. Like I have no use for it and I don't know what to do with it now. Because it feels kind of sad to just throw it away, but it's like, this isn't something you can like give away or sell or anything. So I guess I'll probably be keeping it for another 20 years. This literally still has the tag on it. Like, when am I gonna attach this to my keychain? Like I'm not, this is so stupid. And so like I obviously never used it and now it's just like garbage 10 years later. So yeah, that's how these things go. I also have a few dinky cars that look like this because my dad got a hydraulic press, like a miniature version, not like those giant ones you always see, and we thought it'd be funny to like crush these. And so I just keep them on my shelf because I was like, haha, like put them on display. But now I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. Like, do I just leave them up there? I don't know. I can't use them anymore, but like, it's not like I'm a little kid that wants to play with cars. And it's not like I know any kids that like want cars either way, even if they were not broken, you know? But I'm like, do I just throw them away now? Like, I don't want to throw them away, but also like, I don't want to keep them. So I'm not sure. And then I do have one that's not crushed because it's a Tesla. And we crushed another Tesla one, but this one was like the car that we used to have. And so I just kept this one because it's like the car we actually had at the time. This thing is so hilarious. I actually love it. My grade 7 teacher, she's like still like my favorite. She's my favorite elementary teacher, honestly, probably. But at the end of the year, we did like passed around a paper with like each person's name on it. And then we like wrote like something that we think of when we think of that person. And then you got back your own. And so one of mine just says, great prankster. One of them says banana bread. I'm pretty sure it's because this one girl in my class, we weren't even really friends, but like, you know, we knew each other. And I guess I would like give her my banana bread at lunch sometimes. So like, that's what she must have wrote. Someone said food puns. Like, I do not remember making food puns, but I guess like that was something that stuck out about me to someone else. So like, glad I can make you laugh, I guess. Card tricks. I don't remember doing card tricks either, but I don't know if that's what you remember about me. Someone also said good reader, and I was like, we're in grade 7. Like, I hope everyone's a good reader, but whatever. And then on the back of it, we had like the back is just a thing we wrote, like for ourselves, kind of. Like, it's my top 5 memories of grade 7. And my number 1, I put ski trip, and I put like in brackets, like when me and my best friend biffed, because it was really funny. And then number 2, I put sticky note pranks, because we had this like sticky note prank war with this guy in our class, me and my best friend. And we would like put a sticky note on his desk that said like, ha, you're just a prank, bro, or something. And then like he would like prank us back. I don't know. Not really sure. My friend kind of started it, and I was like the assistant pranker. I don't know, but that's what I wrote in here. And then number 3 is the fish, because we had a class fish, and then over the Easter break, it died. And then my teacher replaced it and thought we wouldn't notice. And another time, the fish almost fell off. Like, it did fall off the table that it was on, but this guy was walking by, like he was just like walking like out the classroom, like going to get a drink or something, and he just walked by and literally dove on the floor and caught the fishbowl and saved the fish. So like, we just love the fish. So apparently that's one of my top 5 memories. And number 4, I put 3 square and 4 square, and I'm like, I don't know what 3 square is. Like, was that just us playing 4 square with only 3 people? Because 4 square was like huge at my school. Like, they painted like 1 4 square court one time, because they're just like 4 squares basically. They painted 1 4 square court outside, and like suddenly we were like, wow, like none of us ever heard this game. And they're like, this is the best game ever. So they painted a whole bunch more. Like, our like whole like basketball court area outside was just covered in 4 squares, and we play all the time, get in huge fights, but you know, it was all fun. And then my number 5 memory was me and my best friend laughing in class all the time, because we were like known for laughing. Like, it was funny because there was this one kid in our class, he was new to our school that year, and he was like known for like having no expressions. Like, he would seriously, like the entire class would be laughing, and the teacher and everything, and he would be sitting there like straight face, like no reaction. but like me and my best friend would always be laughing so much. Like, we'd laugh at everything. Like you would just hear like giggling and nothing even funny happened, and it'd be like us giggling in the corner. Like it's just so funny. Like that is definitely one of my favorite memories. Here's the thing with my reading buddy I was talking about. So I'm like, I don't want to get rid of it. Like it's so cute. Like I still remember her. Like she's like my favorite reading buddy. I had 2 reading buddies that year. Like we switched like halfway through the year, and she's like my favorite reading buddy ever. And like it's so, I don't know, like obviously she like had to do this. Like we were like probably coloring with reading buddies, but I'm like, I just always liked, like I loved being the younger reading buddy. Like when I was in like kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, like I was the younger reading buddy, and then the older kids like grade 7, 8 would be like our older reading buddy, and it was so fun. As I got older, I was like, oh, I really don't want to be the big reading buddy. Like I really hope we don't have reading buddies this year. And like we kept not having reading buddies for some reason. Like it just wasn't a thing the class I was ever in was doing for some reason. And then eventually in grade 8 we did get reading buddies, and I was like, oh, like I got like an annoying kid, like I'm sorry, but I was like, I just didn't enjoy it. And I was like, I wish I liked it more, because I know how much being the little reading buddy, like how amazing that is. Like it's, you feel like, oh, like this big kid is like helping me. And like I remember being the little kid, and I was like, these grade 8s, like they seem so old. Like looking back, I'm like, how was my class of grade 8s the same age as the other classes of grade 8s before us? Like I always felt like we were just so young, but that's just because my perspective changed and I grew up. But now being a gymnastics coach, like I love being the older person. Like not like, oh, I love being in control, but I mean like I love seeing like that I influence them, and seeing like that they love me. Like they'll come up at the end of a class and just hug me just for no reason, and it'll be like the quiet kid that never talks to me, and they'll just come up and hug me and be like, thank you. And it's like, those things are so cute to me, because it's like, I remember being their age, and even at gymnastics, like I remember my old coaches and like how much that meant to me. And so now, like now that I'm older, I realize like I like to be the older person. Like I'd like to give the kids the same experience and feelings that I had when I was their age. But when I was in grade 8, I just hated it, and I was like, I wish I had a different perspective now, because maybe I could have liked it more. But yeah, my shelf is all cleared now, so I'm gonna dust it because it's really gross. Okay, it does not look super great, but it's way cleaner than it was before, and I did actually take off a lot of things. So I would say this was a success. This is like the first time I've ever actually managed to clean off this shelf. There's been times before where I think like, oh, I'll clean off the shelf today, and I just like, I take like 2 things off and then I just give up. Like I can't do it. So I'm actually glad I got this done. Like this is like the first time I've ever actually like went through and cleaned up the shelf, and I've probably had it here for like 6 or 7 years. Like honestly, it's been a really long time. So I mean, maybe it's only been like 5, but I think it's been way longer. So yeah, I'm glad I actually got that done now. There's one thing that I didn't really show. I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't show, but there's one more thing that I didn't really show, but I do kind of want to talk about because I thought it was really interesting that I found it again. So this thing, it says, it's like just one of these envelopes, but it says, inside you will find the bucket list that you wrote way back in our grade 9 phys ed class. Do you remember writing 40 things that you want to accomplish in your life? As promised you, this list was never read. It is your list, your goals, your ambitions, wishes, and dreams. Open the list, and with the included pen, check off all that you've completed during high school. Tuck away this list, but do not forget about it. Periodically bring it out and continue checking it off. I hope that you accomplish everything on your bucket list. Go out into the world and be all that you can be. Maintain an attitude of gratitude and give back. All the best. And then, like, signed off by our grade 9 phys ed teacher. She actually retired after that year, but she would still come back and sub in her school all the time. Like, everyone loves her. Like, it's totally fitting that she still gave these back and everything and was there for a grad. But basically, we got this at our grade 12 grad. Like, I forget if it was like on, I think it was on our table, like when we went to like the, I don't know, it was like, I don't even know what it was. Our grad was kind of weird. But anyway, we went to like tables, like at that point your family could come and sit with you, like that kind of thing. And they were at our spots at the table. And so I wrote it on February 26th, 2019. And so it just looks like this. Like, we sat down in our grade 9 phys ed class and wrote a bucket list of 40 things. And I think she kind of gave a few ideas, you know, like she's like, you know, like graduate high school, like that'd be an easy one to check off, like those kind of things. And then this first one, literally number 1, it says, and like I wrote these all. Number 1 says, watch the movie The Bucket List. I didn't even know that's a movie, so I'm assuming that's one she gave us. She probably said the first thing should be watch this movie. So I'm not sure what it's about, but I would like to watch it, honestly, like if I can find where to watch it. But anyway, it just says like, imagine that money and time constraints are not an issue. You have an endless amount of both. Keep this in mind and write down 40 things you would like to do or accomplish before you kick the bucket. And so the things I have checked off so far are graduate high school, get a dog, coach gymnastics, get my license, grow my hair longer, learn to drive a standard. So I checked off 6 things out of 40. Man, these are so... Okay, to be fair, I was like running out of ideas, but I'll read them all to you. Some of them are low-key things I don't really want to do, but it was like, might as well, like, write on my list, like, maybe I'll do it. But I have watched the movie The Bucket List, graduate high school, which I did, graduate university, learn more sign language, buy a Festiva, become a teacher, go to England, skydive, get a hole-in-one in golf, get my standing aerial, that's never happening, get a dog, buy a Tesla, go to Paris, coach gymnastics, snowboard, buy a house, get my license, go to Thailand, get a cat, go to Disneyland in Paris, I guess I can knock off 2 there if I go to Paris, go to Australia, drive in a big city, solve a Rubik's Cube, go go-karting again, because I'd already been once, but I was like, I want to go again. Drive a Lambo, direct a music video, get a turkey in bowling, which I believe, is that 2 strikes in a row or is that 3? Hopefully it's only 2 strikes in a row. I actually did really good last time I went bowling, but I don't think I got a turkey. Learn to ride a unicycle, learn to juggle, learn to drive a standard, buy a Comanche, grow my hair longer, go to a concert. I'd already been to a concert at that point, so I must have meant like go to another one. Ride a tandem bike again, learn to write with my left hand, ride a camel, climb a mountain, read the dictionary, work at a radio station, and go to Florida. So, I haven't done a lot of these, and a lot of these are not, I can tell you what ones right now I'm never going to do. I would say I'm never going to drive a Lamborghini. I'm probably never going to ride a camel, or climb a mountain. Probably never going to read the dictionary. Probably not go to Thailand. Probably not Paris or Australia either, but you know, maybe. Probably not skydive. Probably not direct a music video. That one is kind of random. I think I'm into music and I'm kind of into like photography, videography, like I'm not into doing it and that's why I'd be directing, but I'm into like the creative process of it. But I don't really want to be like the guy behind the camera. Learning to ride a unicycle is just probably not going to happen. Like, I'm never going to take the time to ride a unicycle. Snowboard, I was just talking to my mom yesterday about how I want to go snowboarding because I've been skiing twice and it was both for a field trip. Like the grade 7 and 8s at my school would always go skiing every year. And so, but I only went skiing both times. So I want to snowboard. I think I can buy a house one day. I'll do that. I'll hopefully graduate university. Here's the thing. I didn't check off driving a big city while I'm saying this because I don't know what would count as a big city. Like, I'm from, like, a place where there's not a lot of big cities, but I did recently go to Edmonton and I didn't drive there, but I'm like, that would definitely count as a big city. Like, let me know what you would say a big city counts as, but like in my mind, I feel like a big city means like 1 million or more people, and I've definitely never driven somewhere with that big of a population. Most of the other like what cars I want to buy, like that could happen, but we'll see. I did take a lot of time, not a lot. I tried to learn how to juggle, but I'm just not that good. Like, I don't think, like, I mean, I'm sure I could do it if I actually tried. Like, it wasn't like really trying. I was just like, let's try to juggle. But like, realistically, I'm just not gonna juggle. Writing with my left hand is kind of interesting that it's on here. I kind of can write with my left hand. Like, technically anyone can write with their non-dominant hand, but it's just like mine, I do write sometimes. Like, sometimes when I'm writing notes, just to make it more interesting, I write with my left hand. Like, things like that. Like, I can read it and like it looks fine, but it just takes me a lot longer. So I don't know if I would really say that counts, but I'm like, read the dictionary. I'm not gonna do that. I just added that on because I didn't have anything. The last few things there are actually like they're written in a different color ink. Like I definitely went back and like added to it. Like I didn't think of 40 on the first day we did this. So yeah, but become a teacher, that's a good one that's on there. And I didn't realize, like I knew I wanted to be a teacher for a long time, but like the fact that I put that on my bucket list, like that's been like my serious career goal for this long at least. Like I knew I was kind of always thinking about it for like since like grade 7 or 8, but apparently like in grade 9 I like knew like I want to be a teacher. So that's interesting, I didn't really realize that. But yeah, I think that's enough of my bucket list. So I'm going to put this back away, and then I'll also put this back on the shelf over there. It's way over there. But yeah, I'll put this away, and I'm not sure. I did a lot of talking, and I'm not sure if everyone or anyone wants to listen to the amount of talking I just did. Okay, my mom is doing some like yard work stuff outside, and for whatever reason it's like super noisy. So you can probably hear that, but just pretend you don't. So I really love cauliflower, and I have a new cauliflower to cut up, but I still have a little bit of this old stuff left. So I'm just gonna go through, and I don't really like the stems. So any of the stuff that's like too old and gross to eat, or like any of the stems I want to cut off, I will do that. And then I'm gonna cut up my new cauliflower because I love cauliflower. It is like we always have to have it in our house so that I can eat it. But I don't know. I don't know why I love cauliflower. And everyone thinks I say it weirdly because I say like cauliflower and people think like it's cauliflower. And I'm like, well, you know, tomato, tomato, but I say cauliflower. Like I think that makes sense. I don't know why, but I do. So that's why I say it. Like that's how my parents say it. Like that's how I learned to say it. But for some reason, like all my friends think I'm crazy for saying it like cauliflower. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the same container, so I'm just gonna kind of rinse it out quickly. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put this older stuff on the lid over here so I can put it in last so it's like on the top. Anyway, I've been thinking, and like I know you can buy like pre-cut cauliflower, but it's always just so much better. Like the stuff that you cut yourself just is always so much better than the pre-cut. Like sometimes, for some reason, literally for a few weeks, there was no cauliflower at my grocery store. And I was like, I need some cauliflower. So my mom bought like some pre-chopped stuff from Costco. And it was just, it's so disgusting. Like I'm not sure why. Like maybe because it's chopped up, they put more things in it to keep it fresh or something. But I don't know why, it's just like super disgusting. But I love this way, so I always cut it myself. And I have like no technique for this. I probably actually do it really badly. But yeah, I just kind of chop this off. And that will go in the compost. I just set it in the plastic right now because it's easier to hold it here. Because the compost is in the sink currently. But yeah, I've been thinking, like I have a lot of vlogs. Well, when I say a lot, I mean I currently have 3 vlogs scheduled and I post once a week. So like the next 3 weeks I'm good to go. But now I'm vlogging again today, you know, so then like right away I'll have the next 4 weeks good to go. And I was kind of thinking like maybe I could vlog, like post 2 days a week, but I don't know, because I feel like if I start trying to do that, like then I'll not actually be able to. Like I feel like I'll just lose motivation. And like I really am having fun with it right now, like I'm just chilling, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like also like the thing is, I feel like having no, like, you know, I have no feedback. Like I really have no audience pretty much. So like, you know, I say this like, oh, let me know, but like no one's gonna let me know really. And so it's kind of like, I don't know, like I feel really lost. I'm making this sound like a big deal. It's literally not a big deal. But basically, I might start posting 2 times a week just for funsies. I might do it like once just to try it out. But yeah, I don't know, because like I have fun, but I also feel like I'm not doing anything that exciting. Or like the things that I am doing, it's like I'm with my family and like they either don't want to be in the vlog, or I just don't want to always be vlogging, thinking like I want to actually live in the moment or whatever. But it's like So I don't know if I could post 2 times a week, but I think like even just 1 week, I might, like 1 or 2 weeks, I might post twice a week and just see if I like that, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Because as of right now, I feel like I keep saying this, like every vlog, you're gonna be like seeing me say like the Edmonton vlog, the whatever, like, you know, because the Edmonton vlog still isn't posted yet. Like, I feel like I'm doing this so much all right now. But really, I think only I've said that in 2 vlogs so far. Like the vlog that came out last week, I was like, oh, the Edmonton vlog. But maybe this vlog will come out in the same week, you know? Maybe this week will be, maybe when you're seeing this, will be the first time I post twice a week. I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. But I'm just kind of having fun with it, seeing what happens. But yeah, I decided I need to cut my cauliflower up because I just remembered it was in the fridge. My mom told me she bought it like yesterday or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try with that, so I'll multitask. And I kind of cleaned off the kitchen counters and stuff, just because they were messy and I was gonna cut some cauliflower. But I might like actually clean the I might like actually clean the rest of the kitchen and like put my water bottles away that I washed earlier. And then I'm gonna do my vacuuming. I'm so hyped to vacuum. I already vacuumed the kitchen because I just wiped all the crumbs onto the floor because that's what everyone does, right? But like, yeah, just vacuumed. And then I was like, I need to vacuum more, but I can't yet because I need to cut up my cauliflower. You know, one thing at a time, or else I'll forget about the last thing, because that's just how I work. If you know how to cut with a knife properly, just don't say anything, because yeah, you're probably yelling at me already. And I'm also super picky about my cauliflower. Like that's why I cut it myself. Like obviously it's way more convenient to get it pre-cut, but I am very specific. Like everyone cuts it, it's such big pieces. And I'm like, I just want a regular size piece of cauliflower. So I cut them how I like them. Okay, my friends just texted me that they're on their way now to come get me for that thing I said we were going to. So I'm just kind of getting ready. I have my mirror here in front of me, so that's where I'm looking. But yeah, there's another girl also coming. I haven't hung out with her in like quite a while, like, because she went to university quite a bit farther away than the rest of us. And so it's been like, well, a year at least really since I've seen her, I guess, because the last time I saw her was like around grad time probably, but we didn't even go to the same high school, so we didn't like have grad together. But I'm sure she was at my grad for like one of her other friends, so I did see her there. But it's been a long time since I saw her, so it'll be good to see her. And yeah, I'm basically ready. I don't really have anything else to do to get ready, so that was it. I did think about putting on my face sunscreen, but I didn't really feel like it, so I didn't. But maybe I should, but it's already 6 o'clock. Like it's like the evening now, you know, it's not as sunny as it was like during the afternoon. So I figured like it doesn't really matter as much. So I'm just gonna go without it, I guess.
What?
Hello!
My vlog now.
Yeah, it's Avery's turn.
Yeah.
So, viewers, what do you want to see? Should Avery go and dunk herself in the dunk tank? Or should she go up on stage and sing?
There's nothing in
and
the
dance?
tank.
Or...
I want to get my face painted again like I did at the fair.
Oh my god, yeah, let's do that.
I don't know.
Guys, comment down below what you think she should do. And like, comment, and subscribe. Please support us.
Katie got mini donuts. I did not, sadly. I know my dad was gonna come here just for the mini donuts, so I might steal one from him if he brings them home. But yeah. This is my first time trying shaved ice, and it's not great, but it's like alright, I guess. But like for $5, I probably wouldn't get it again. Came to Rexall to get milk.
They don't have the right milk.
Yeah. They literally just have like chocolate milk and then like
1%.
Yeah.
Which is marked down.
So
it's good.
Yeah. Akala needs milk, but her milk that she wants isn't here.
Closed.
So
Superstores don't put milk.
Can we go to
The
Superstore?
date on the milk is for tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, well we're gonna go to a different store.
Do you like my...
Okay, I've been home for a little while now, and it's like 10:30, so I'm probably gonna head to bed soon, but I'll probably read for a little bit, probably play Hay Day, and then I'll go to bed. So, you know, gotta Gotta get the heyday in before I go to sleep. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.